Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, when did my skin start looking older than I feel? It's a moment almost all of us face after 60. The fine lines become deeper, the skin feels thinner, less bouncy, and suddenly that glowing, youthful face in old photographs feels like a stranger. But here's something surprising most people don't know. Your skin isn't aging simply because of time. It's aging because of collagen loss. Collagen is like the scaffolding that holds your skin firm and smooth. Think of it as the springs inside a mattress. When the springs are strong, the mattress looks new and supportive. But when they wear out, it starts sagging. The same thing happens to your skin. Here's the quick win I promised you. Studies show that certain foods can actually switch collagen production back on, even after the age of 60. Yes, your body may not make as much collagen naturally anymore, but the right foods can give it the exact tools it needs to rebuild. Imagine your skin looking brighter, firmer, and more hydrated. Not with expensive creams or painful treatments, but with delicious foods sitting in your kitchen right now. And it's not just about vanity. Collagen is also what keeps your joints moving smoothly, your bones strong, and even your gut lining healthy. In other words, collagen is your youth protein, and if you know how to fuel it, you can feel younger from the inside out. So in today's video, I'll walk you through the 5 best foods to rebuild collagen after 60. Some of them may surprise you, some might already be on your plate, and by the end, you'll know exactly what to eat to fight wrinkles, protect your joints, and feel vibrant again. Vitamin C. The spark that ignites collagen. Let's start with something simple, yet incredibly powerful. Vitamin C. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Oh, I already know about vitamin C that sips for colds, right? Yes, vitamin C does help your immune system, but here's the twist. Without vitamin C, your body literally cannot make collagen. Think of collagen like a strong rope. Your body is constantly trying to weave that rope together. But vitamin C is the hand that ties every strand, locking it into place. Without enough of it, the rope frays. The result? Wrinkles, sagging skin, and weaker joints. Here's a story to make it real. Back in the 1700s, sailors used to suffer from a terrible disease called scurvy during long sea voyages. Their gums bled, their wounds refused to heal, and their skin looked fragile. Why? They weren't getting fresh fruits or vegetables, no vitamin C, and the result was total collagen breakdown. Now, you're not at risk of scurvy today, of course, but even a mild deficiency can quietly chip away at your skin's elasticity over the years. That's why after 60, vitamin C becomes even more critical. So where do you find it? Sure, oranges are good, but did you know that bell peppers actually contain almost 3 times more vitamin C than an orange? Strawberries, kiwi, broccoli, and even parsley are also packed with it. Here sits a quick win you can try today. Next time you make a salad, toss in some colorful bell peppers or a handful of chopped parsley. You'll be giving your skin exactly what it needs to restart collagen production. And here's a bonus tip. Vitamin C works best when you spread it out. Instead of one big glass of orange juice in the morning, try smaller servings throughout the day. Your body absorbs it better that way, and your collagen building stays switched on. But we're not stopping here. Vitamin C is the spark, but every fire needs fuel. And the next collagen food is so overlooked, yet it's sitting right in many kitchens waiting to work wonders not just for your skin, but also for your joints and bones. So stick with me. Protein, the raw materials for collagen. If vitamin C is the spark that lights the fire, protein is the wood that keeps it burning. Here's the simple truth. Collagen is a protein. That means your body needs amino acids, the tiny building blocks that make up proteins, to create it. Without enough protein, it's like trying to build a house with no bricks. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Not all proteins are created equal when it comes to collagen. Your body especially needs 3 amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are like the golden trio of collagen building. So where do you get them? You'll find them in foods like chicken, fish, eggs, beans, and even lentils. But here's a little known secret. One of the richest sources is actually bone broth. Bone broth has been used for centuries, passed down through grandmother's kitchens. It's made by simmering bones for hours, which releases collagen straight into the broth. When you drink it, you're basically sipping the exact building blocks your skin and joints crave. Here's a story for you. A woman in her 70s once told me she started drinking a cup of bone broth every evening. Within a few months, she noticed her skin looking softer, her nails stronger, and this surprised her most. Her knees didn't ache as much going up the stairs. That's collagen at work. Now, maybe bone broth isn't your thing. That's okay. Even just making sure you get enough high-quality protein daily, whether from eggs, Greek yogurt, or beans, gives your body the raw materials to keep weaving new collagen. Here's your quick action step. Try to include a source of protein in every meal. Scrambled eggs at breakfast, a piece of salmon at lunch, a bowl of lentil soup for dinner. Little choices stacked together give your body what it needs. And remember this, many people over 60 unintentionally eat less protein than their body requires. Appetite changes, smaller portions, or just old habits often mean you're not hitting the mark. But by making protein a priority, you're not just supporting your skin, you're also protecting your muscles and bones, which is key for staying strong and independent. So we've now covered vitamin C as the spark and protein as the bricks and mortar, but there's another food that works behind the scenes like a silent protector. It shields your newly formed collagen from being destroyed too quickly by stress, pollution, and even sunlight. Antioxidants, the armor that protects collagen. We've talked about vitamin C as the spark, protein as the raw material. But here's the thing, even if your body is making collagen, it's constantly under attack. What SIP's attacking it? Free radicals. Think of free radicals like tiny sparks flying off a campfire. One or two sparks are harmless, but if they land on something dry, they burn holes. In your body, those sparks come from stress, pollution, processed foods, and even too much sun. And guess what they burn holes in? Your collagen? That's where antioxidants come in. They're like a fire blanket, smothering those sparks before they can do damage. Without enough antioxidants, it's like leaving your brand new couch outside in the rain. No matter how well it's built, it won't last long. So what foods give you this protective shield? Berries are at the top of the list. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, all loaded with antioxidants. But it doesn't stop there. Nuts, dark leafy greens, and even a square of dark chocolate can help defend your collagen. Here's a little analogy. Imagine collagen as a freshly painted fence. Antioxidants are the clear protective coating that keeps it from chipping, rusting, or fading in the sun. Without that coating, the fence ages quickly. With it, the fence looks fresh for years. Here's a simple action you can try today. Swap your usual dessert for a small bowl of berries. Not only are they naturally sweet, but they're also flooding your body with collagen-protecting antioxidants. It's like eating dessert and skincare at the same time. Now, let me make it personal. I once met a gentleman in his 60s who started replacing his nightly ice cream with blueberries and a sprinkle of walnuts. Within 6 months, he said his skin looked less tired. But what really made him stick to it, his doctor told him his blood pressure had improved too. Collagen protection, heart health, and better energy. All from one simple change. And here's a fun bonus. Green tea. This soothing drink is filled with something called catechins, a type of antioxidant that specifically shields collagen from UV damage. Yes, the very thing that causes wrinkles when you're out in the sun. So the lesson here, if you want your collagen to last, you've got to protect it. Building is only half the battle. Protecting ensures your effort pays off. But here's where it gets exciting. Next, I'll introduce a food that doesn't just protect collagen, it actually supercharges your body's ability to knit those collagen strands tighter and stronger. And it might already be in your spice cabinet right now. Spices that supercharge collagen, the golden secret. So far, we've lit the spark with vitamin C, supplied the building blocks with protein, and added armor with antioxidants. But here's the twist. There are certain spices that don't just support collagen, they supercharge it. One of the most powerful, turmeric. You've probably heard of turmeric before. Maybe you've used it in cooking or even sipped it as golden milk. But here's what many people don't realize. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that tells your body to boost collagen production while calming down the inflammation that breaks it down. Think of inflammation like termites eating away at the wood in your house. You can keep adding new wood, but unless you stop the termites, the damage continues. Turmeric is like calling in pest control. It slows down the damage so your collagen can stay strong. Now, here's a quick story. In India, where turmeric has been a daily staple for centuries, researchers noticed something fascinating. Older adults often showed fewer visible signs of skin aging compared to the same age group in Western countries. Diet isn't the only factor, of course, but turmeric's anti-inflammatory, collagen-supporting properties are a big part of the picture. And it's not just turmeric. Cinnamon has also been shown to help collagen by increasing circulation to the skin. More circulation means more nutrients delivered straight to the cells that are building collagen. Ginger, too, fights the kind of inflammation that weakens your skin's structure. So here's your quick win. Sprinkle a little cinnamon into your morning coffee or oatmeal. Add a pinch of turmeric to your soups, stews, or even scrambled eggs. These tiny habits add up. Over time, you're feeding your body powerful compounds that keep collagen production switched on. And if you're thinking, but won't I have to eat a ton of turmeric for it to work? Not really. Even small daily amounts make a difference. Just remember, turmeric absorbs best when paired with a little black pepper and healthy fat like olive oil or avocado. Now let's pause for a quick check-in. If you've been enjoying these tips, this is the perfect moment to hit that like button and subscribe. Not only does it help this channel reach more people, but it also makes sure you don't miss the upcoming videos where we dive into even more science-backed ways to age with strength, vitality, and confidence. Because here's the thing. You've just learned about the spice secret, but there's still one more collagen-boosting powerhouse food we haven't talked about. And this one often gets ignored. Yet it works on your skin, your hair, and even your nails. Omega-3Cs, the collagen booster for skin, hair, and joints. We've covered vitamin C, protein, antioxidants, and spices. Now let's unlock the final piece of the collagen puzzle. And it's one that benefits not only your skin, but also your hair, nails, and joints. I've been talking about omega-3 fatty acids. Here's the simple truth. Collagen needs a healthy environment to thrive. Imagine planting seeds in dry, cracked soil. They won't grow well, right? Your skin works the same way. Without enough healthy fats, the soil around your collagen fibers dries out, leading to thinner, more fragile skin. Omega-3s act like moisture-locking oil for your cells. They keep your skin plump, hydrated, and flexible, so the collagen you build doesn't just sit there, it shines through as firmness and glow. Where do you get omega-3s? The richest sources are fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel. If you're not a fan of fish, walnuts, chia seeds, and flax seeds are great plant-based alternatives. Here's a quick story. A gentleman in his late 60s once told me he started adding chia seeds to his morning yogurt. At first, he did it just for digestion, but a few months later, his barber asked if he was doing something new with his hair. It looked thicker and shinier. That's the magic of omega-3s. They don't just help your collagen, they nourish hair follicles, nail beds, and even support brain health. Now here's your action step. Aim to get omega-3s into your diet at least 3 times a week. That might mean enjoying a piece of grilled salmon, sprinkling chia seeds into your smoothie, or tossing walnuts onto your salad. Small steps, big results. And don't overlook how omega-3s help your joints. Collagen is what cushions them, but omega-3s calm inflammation around the joints. Together, they create a powerful duo that keeps you moving smoothly, whether it's gardening, dancing, or simply walking up the stairs without stiffness. So, let's take a step back for a moment. We've built collagen with protein, sparked it with vitamin C, protected it with antioxidants, supercharged it with spices, and nourished it with omega-3s. That's a complete toolkit for rebuilding collagen after 60. But here sips the most important thing to remember. It's sips never too late to start. Collagen production may slow down with age, but it never stops completely. Every smart food choice you make sends your body the message. Keep building, keep repairing, keep renewing. Next, I'll tie all of this together and give you one simple action you can take today to start your collagen journey. And I promise it's easier than you think. So let's bring this all home. We've discovered that collagen, your body's youth protein, doesn't just shape how your skin looks, it also cushions your joints, strengthens your bones, supports your gut, and even helps your hair and nails. After 60, when natural collagen production slows down, the foods you choose become your secret weapon. We started with vitamin C, the spark that kicks collagen into gear. We added protein, the raw materials your body uses as building blocks. We protected it with antioxidants, shielding your collagen from daily damage. We supercharged it with spices like turmeric and cinnamon, calming inflammation and boosting circulation. And finally, we nourished the entire system with omega-3s, giving your skin the hydration and your joints the flexibility they crave. That's the complete circle. Each food plays its part, but together they form a powerful strategy for keeping your skin smoother, your body stronger, and your energy brighter. Now, here's the most important thing I want you to take away. It's never too late to start. Your body is always listening to what you feed it. Even small changes stacked together day by day can lead to remarkable results. So here's one simple action you can take today. At your very next meal, add just one of these collagen-friendly foods. Maybe it's a handful of berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a piece of salmon. Don't worry about doing everything at once. Just start. That small step tells your body, I'm investing in you. And over time, those little choices stack up to big changes. And here's the good news. You're not on this journey alone. This channel is a community of people, just like you, who believe aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean strength, wisdom, and vitality if we give our bodies the right tools. So if this video helped you, tap that like button, leave a comment about which food you'll try first, and subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Each week, I'll share more science-backed, easy-to-understand tips to help you feel younger, healthier, and more alive. Remember, your age is not your limit. With the right knowledge and the right foods, you can rebuild, renew, and truly thrive. Here's to collagen and to a healthier, wrinkle-free you.